I'm here. I'm here, Punchy. Don't worry. I'm here. I got lost listening to Michael. I got very, very lost. I'm so sorry. It's here. It's right here. So I got my coffee. It's in my Kylo Ren mug today. So nobody give me any Star Wars, beef. I'm hoping everybody can hear me. I've got my camera actually up on my tripod today, so it's a little bit further away from me. I'm hoping that doesn't hurt the audio. But yeah, it's coffee time. Grab your coffee. Let's chill. Let's talk about what's going on. Because I got some stuff going on. This Betta, right here. Grouchy. I think he's getting towards the end of his journey through life. He's very, very old and has developed a tumor on his gill. I'm not really sure what to do about it. Yes, I will not groan in your ear, Candy. I'm fine. Oh, Bob. Hello, Bob. No, I don't want people leaving Michael for me. He's about to finish anyway, but let Michael finish up. He's the man. I love to listen to him rant. Because if I wasn't as crazy, I would rant just like him. My computer is causing a glare right here in my mouth. Let's do that. How's that? That's a little better. Okay. Anywho, now I gotta change this. Alright, so Grouchy's not doing so well. Yeah, you totally have both going, Bob. Don't lie to me. Oh, man. Bob's double streaming. Anyway, who's here? Not Noelle. Jane is here. Punchy's here. Candy's here. Dan Slee's here. Crystal Shack. Greg Bean. Aqua Noob. Who else? Who am I missing? Bob Kaler's here. Vanessa MSA. Bernhard's here. Keith Bordley's here. Select Pet is here. Oh, Mike told everyone to come over here. Great. Now it's gonna go nuts. Okay. Anywho, so, hello Otter Creek, hello Pete, hello Vanoski. How's it going? I don't think I pronounced your name right, Vanoski Tank, but if you could like phonetically spell it out, I'll get it right. What light is casting that horrible glare right there? Is it my fit? It's the... What is it? What is it? Is it this? Was it that? It was that. Alright, sweet. Now there's no glare, like, directly on my face. Awesome. So Grouchy, who you can't see now, has a tumor on his gill. And he's still alive, and he's still eating, kind of. But that is like a 4-year-old Betta, like pet store Betta, like not even a good Betta, it's like a PetSmart junk Betta. So I don't know what you do about tumor on the gill. I really don't want to give him any medicine because nothing's gonna really, it's not a fungus or a bacteria really. So I don't really know what to do about it other than let him live out his life as long as he's not acting crazy. Crystal Shack wants to know how my watch time is going. It is driving up. Live streams are helping. You're helping. Everybody's helping. It's super awesome, which is going to really help me be able to continue to do what I'm trying to do with my life here and keep helping Lucas do what he's doing. Anywho, Punchy says, I don't think you can do much other than euthanize him when he gets real bad. Yeah, he's not bad enough for that yet. I mean, he doesn't look great. I mean, he doesn't look horrible, but I mean, he still has his color, he's still eating, he's still swimming around. Punchy and Bob are going to go at it all night. Look at that. They're going to just fight all night. You two, be good. Surgery, says Crystal Shack. Yeah, I don't think I can perform surgery on his gill. I mean, maybe if it was something that was on like a fin or something, and I was being real brave that day, maybe. But it's right on his gill, and I don't really think that I'm going to be able to help that. So, so can't do nothing only to feed him. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep feeding him and let him live out his grouchy little life. That was the first fish I bought when I got back into the hobby, and I bought it from a kid, and found out that I could put plants in the tank with it, and off I went. But he's not a very nice Betta. I've tried over the years to put him with many different things, and he will not. Crystal Sack says, I was just being a mad scientist. Ah, surgeon? I mean, people do fish surgeries all the time. It's not totally out of the blue. But he's not bad enough for all that. He's not, I'll show him to you guys here in a little bit when I feed everybody, but he's not bad enough for all that yet. It's just, you know when you can tell it's coming? Like, you're like, oh, that's the thing that's going to take him down. Like, and there's just nothing you can do about it because it's like a geriatric thing or like an age thing. Select Pet says, Lucas is the mad scientist, right? 100%. 100%. He made me wear goggles one day. Like those plastic protective eyewear things. Because we were like pouring fertilizers or something. No, we were pouring medications. And he's like, you gotta put these on. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna look like a doof. But I wore them. And it was getting real mad sciencey up in there. Real mad sciencey. Sciencey? Sciencey. So, okay, so that's my Betta problem, is Grouchy's gonna go the geriatric way on us, and I don't know if it's gonna be today, or if it's gonna be a month and a half from now, or if it's gonna get worse or better, or I'll keep you updated, but I'm not real happy about it. But, new toy. So, I went to my LFS today because I was out of bloodworms, and I picked up a glass top for my 36-gallon bow front for the ropefish tank. So now we'll be able to see, and I'll hopefully be able to get video in the shot. Hopefully be able to get video of them up on that turtle dock and show you guys what I'm talking about when I'm like, they get out of the water. They are semi-aquatic. Somebody was talking about in Michael's stream that their ropefish jumped out and like went across the floor. They can survive. It's not going to kill them unless the cat gets them or they actually dry out all the way. They're breathing just fine. Bob says, love me some glass tops. I love watching from the top. Yeah, it's super cool. You can see all the top of that Rotala innie that I got now. And I'm hoping that with the top up, all glass, I can move this light over and maybe get it to turn pink at the top. Because that stuff turns pink at the tips when it gets high light. It's so cool. I've already got one of them that's like, well, I think I hit it with too much light. It's a little bit brown now. Anywho. Dan Slee says, I was thinking of grabbing one from my 29-gallon bow front off Craigslist. Yes, I recommend glass top for the bow front. I do not recommend the bow front. I actually hate this tank because it's a bow front, because it's the worst thing in the world to try and film through, is a curved glass surface, especially when you like to do macro and close-up shots. It's horrible. 9 out of 10 do not recommend the bow front tank. Square tanks, people. Square tanks. Let's see. What else is going on here?
Oh, we're doing the table here tomorrow.
I am missing everything in the chat. Because y'all are talking to each other, which is what I do, and now I know why it confuses people. Select Pet. Lucas is smart more than me. I almost blinded myself during a video without goggles. Yeah. It's nice to have somebody that makes you do things right. I always wear goggles when I do videos, says Punchy. No, you don't. I've seen you. Anyway, so the new toy is my glass lid, which is hopefully going to do a lot for my plants in that tank. Otter Creek says, I love my 38 bow front. I mean, it's a tank of water, so I love it. Don't get me wrong. But now that I'm like filming things and I'm really trying to practice and get into and do a lot of like B-roll cinematic stuff, that's why I got that new camera, and I'm trying to like up my video level so that it's not just like me sneaking around Lucas's house. The bow front is causing a problem. Do you have problems taking video that doesn't have weird glares and is actually in focus with your bow front, Otter Creek? Because I know you do some stuff on the YouTubes. Somebody's nipping at other fish's tails. Twisty Red says, excellent job stalking the boss while he was streaming. I wasn't really stalking him, I was trying to get my work done, and he happened to be streaming right where I needed to be doing work. So I have to be super silent ninja and try to get, it's like a game. Like, can I get through there and get everything done without getting noticed, to where he's like, did you get everything done? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, how did you do that? I didn't see you do it. And I'm like, ninja. Select Pet says, turn the bow to the back, then it's flat in the front. That's an amazingly simple answer for me whining about a stupid problem. That's... Duh. Duh. Good call. Good call. Dansley says, when you move the ropefish to their next enclosure, put nano species in and inverts. When they're close to the front of the bow front, it is a benefit and not a curse. Yeah, this is going to turn into a giant community tank when the ropefish move into the pond. Nanofish, shrimps, I'm not really sure, because it doesn't really fit into any of the plans that I have for the basement. So it's just going to be a separate community tank that I have down there that's kind of like for, I don't know, maybe like odds and ends and things that are on their last limb or whatever, you know. Select Pet says, turning the tank is not my idea. Thank JH Aquatics. Thank you, Joseph, for your simple genius. Because obviously I am not smart enough to realize that the back of that tank has a flat surface. So now it will be non-bow front in the basement because I will turn it around. Oh Lord. That's super funny. Dansley says, perfect for community tanks, but again, make the open areas near the front. Yeah, so that you can see everything come up forward and do like a little jungly stuff in the back. I'm into the jungle tanks, man. It's all gotta be jungly. Jungle it up. Maple Street Aquatic says, we turned our round front backwards and it made it better, right? Square front all day long. Otter Creek, I agree. It is difficult sometimes. I have a few videos filming that tank, B-roll on my last video. Yeah, trying to film those bow fronts is rough. Super rough. Super rough. Oh, yeah, so we turn the tank around. That's what we do. I also still haven't fed any of these fish, which is why they're not swimming around, because they're mad at me. They were swimming around earlier. They were like, it's food time, and then I didn't feed them because I was like, hey, I'll just feed them while everybody's watching, and now they're mad at me. So they'll come back out when I throw some food in there. Q Aquatics wants to know, what kind of camera did I get? DJI Osmo Pocket. It's a little pocket camera. Robot camera. You guys ready? Beep boop. Hello. Screen on the back. It's a pretty sweet little deal, the little Osmo Pocket. Fits in my pocket. I will say this though. They put an update out for this. They gave it a lot more cool features, like you can like double tap to recenter the camera and things like that. One of the things that happened with that update is that you now cannot automatically download, while it's plugged in, 4K 60 frame per second video to an iPhone. somehow they messed that code up. So now I'm waiting for another update so that I can go straight from this thing into my phone, because right now I'm having to take the SIM card out and put it in the thing and put it in my computer, and from the computer throw it back into my iPhone, because that's where I do all my editing right now, and it's a big pain in the neck, and it shouldn't be. Barbara Jackson says, I bet putting the curve in the back of the tank is perfect for a jungle tank. Heck yeah, that's going to be genius. Because I can just fill the whole back of it up with jungle val. Bomb. That will be the bomb. Oh my goodness. Okay, so if no one has any more questions about my randomness that I have done today, shall we? Terry's Tropical Tank says, why edit from your phone? Because I am a noob. Super noob. I just got a new computer. It has editing software on it, but 9 times out of 10 I am either at Lucas's, asleep, or in my car running errands and things like that, and I'm away from my computer, so I don't have a lot of time to get everything into my computer to edit it in my computer. So what I do is, as I get the clips and stuff that I'm going to use for whatever video I'm making, I just edit it on my phone little by little. That way at the end of the day it's done and I can post it up tomorrow. Makes things a lot faster, but it doesn't do a ton for my production value. It's just not flashy. I mean, what you see is what I filmed, mostly. I mean, I might cut some stuff out or slow things down or throw in like a transition where it like wipes left or right. That's about it. Other than that, you're seeing what you're seeing because that's what I'm filming. Hi Tampa Tom. Select pets. I edit, shoot, and all from my phone because I don't have a computer. If I can be a creator with only my Android phone, anyone can. That's right, except I use Apple because, Apple. Can't get on the Android train with you there, Mom, as my mom is blowing up the chat trying to turn me into an Android user because it's not going to happen, and I'm not getting into the Apple-Android fight because I've been with Apple since they put that first Apple iPhone in my hand, and I'm sorry, I can't go anywhere else because they've got me. Like, it's like the mark of the beast. Once you take that phone, once you have that iPhone, they have you. And you're just so stuck in that interface. Punchy says, my phone has a shattered camera lens because I do stuff like that. Oh, Punchy. My husband breaks phones. That's like his MO. He just goes through them. Select pets. I watch videos on my Apple, but it's a work phone. Too much security to upload, etc. Android for the personal phone. Well, not everybody's perfect. Select pet. It's okay. You keep your Android device. That's alright. I'm gonna stick with my Apple. I mean, I got an HP computer. It's not like I'm full-on Apple fanboy over here. But I don't have time to learn a new phone. Apple, for whatever you want to take of it, continues with basically the same platform. Everybody that is an Android says, oh, it's the same thing, it's the same thing, you guys can't even do blah, blah, blah. I kind of like that, because I don't have to learn a new interface. Getting this new computer is like a total whirlwind for me, because I'm like, having to learn a new interface, because I've been on an Apple iPhone. I didn't have a laptop for forever. And it's just real... takes a lot of brain power that I want to put towards learning new fish and not towards learning technology that I just want it to work for me. That's all I want it to do. Like, I want to say, computer, please put these clips together and make them look cool so I can put it on YouTube. And it goes beep boop and it's done. That'd be great. Devin says, if you like Apple but want Android compatibility, try Google Pixel. I can't switch, man. Sorry. I'm going to take a firm stance on this. Apple for life. I know they're taking way too much of my money. I know they're not giving me what is possible on other platforms and what people have been able to do for years. And I know that they're pigeonholing me into all of their systems or whatever, but Apple for life. Select pet. Wish I could upload from either of my platforms. That would make it easier. I have nothing against either. Yeah, I don't have anything against Android. Like, Android is obviously got some superior benefits to iPhone. Or Apple, or whatever you want to say. But once you're in a system, it's very difficult to try to learn the functionalities of a new one. Oh, Punchy. Punchy, you know you're a mod, right? God, I love you. Anywho. I'll come over and teach you how to use your phone, Punchy. I know how to use phones. Well, iPhones. Do you have an iPhone? People at my old work all the time used to hand me their phone and be like, here, how do I send an email? And I'm like, what the heck is this? They're like, oh, it's a blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't know. Like, unless it's Apple, I don't know. Like, that's the platform I know. But I will tell you that working with an Apple iPhone and trying to integrate in with an HP computer is becoming slightly a pain in my keister. I'll get it though. Don't worry. I'll get it. I got that other video out. That was edited pretty darn good. I really liked that one. So, hope y'all liked it too. Bob Kaler says, word on the street is you have some spoken word talent. I need a name for my new Fahaka. Well, a week now. She's a female, I think. A Fahaka female puffer. What would you name it? Is it very active? You've had it for a week. Is it like coming out and it comes to see you once it's like snails? Or is it like, get away from me, hiding, I don't need you around me, please go away? Select Pet says, oh yeah, Oddball can definitely spit some rhymes. Need a collab with Jadron Aquatics. He apparently doesn't need a collab. He's throwing out ringtones and stuff. Man's on, he's on the rise. He's going to be the rapping fish dude. So, let him rise. Bob Kaler says, yes, she's gregarious. Now, why you want to use a big word that half the people in the chat don't understand what you're talking about, man? But yeah, okay, let's see. Punchy. We can't name the fish Punchy. Come on now. It has to be something much more epic. A gregarious female Fahaka puffer. Or Fahaka puffers have red eyes, right? Do they have the red eyes? That's the dragon puffer? No. Which puffer is that? Someone get me the right puffer. She eats too much, says Bob Kaler. Let's see. Bob Kaler says, Jason got 5, count them, 5 new zebra plecos. Yeah, I watched his video. No, she has purplish blue eyes. I hate naming things because I feel like I'm shoehorning them into something for forever. It always takes me forever to name stuff. That's why none of my fish have names except for Grouchy because he's grouchy. And Toothless because he's toothless. Name her something in Elvish? Let's see. Elvish. What is... I can't use my phone. What is the... Mellog. Mellog is the dwarven word for friend. Mellog? Like Kellogg with an M? That's pretty nerdy though. I don't know if you want to go full nerd. Like, that's going back to, the first Lord of the Rings movie that came out, The Fellowship of the Rings, when they're going into, where's Simply Betta. Me and her can nerd out on some Tolkien stuff here. Somebody go get her. It's when they're going into Helm's Deep, and the door says, "Speak friend and enter," and they don't know how to get through it, and he says, "Mellog." Yeah. I don't know if that's how you spell it, Bob Killer. I don't do spelling. I failed that. Ask my mom. Can't spell. Can't even spell nothing. Name her Tolkien, right? That'd be a sweet name. Mellog means friend. Let's see what else. Can't think of any right now. You're putting me on the spot. I didn't get home until 5 o'clock this morning, and I woke up at 11. And then I ran all over town because I had to go run a bunch of errands and go to the pet store, so I have very little brain power right now. But I have coffee. Yeah, I think the general consensus is everybody wants to name your Fahaka Puffer Punchy. You could call her Punch for short. And then when you're mad at her, you can yell at her. And she won't know. And you can say all the things you really want to say to Pam to the Fahaka Puffer. Then again, things do much better when they have positive energy around them, so keep a lid on it. Okay. So, now that we've named Bob's puffer, or we've given Bob some options for naming his puffer, Twisty Rides wants to know, how many times has your hair got dunked while working? 0. I control the hair. The hair is a part of me. The hair can be down, the hair can be up. The hair's not going in a tank. It's not going in the bucket. Now, it gets close. I push the limit. But no hair in the bucket, no hair in the tanks.
Armpit, maybe.
Now, my armpit, I got a real problem with breaking my water line on my arm right into the armpit all the time. That's the worst one because I'm so short and some of those tanks are up so high that I have to get the big ladder out, and then your water line, when you're up that high and your arm is like this, because it's such a, you've got like this much space between the ceiling and the tank, so your arm is in there like this and you're trying to do stuff in there, your water line is actually like way lower. So like you get like this to pull your hand out of the tank, pew, right in your armpit. So horrible. Wait a minute, he said, oh my gosh, that's it. What is it? What's it, Bob? Punchy the Puffer? Yeah, Punchy the Puffer is totally it. So Bob's feeding, so he's lurking. I need to feed these fish. For show, I need to feed these fish because they are hungry. So, let's see here, shall we? What's going on with this thing? Something there. Are you still there? Are you still there? Is everyone still there? I pushed a button. Oh, I shouldn't have pushed that button. Okay. Note to self, that button's not okay. Lesson learned. Husband? Can you grab me some fish food? And I'm going to grab the dry foods, and I'm going to move this camera just a skosh. Still here? Still here. Okay, everybody, we're cool. Alright, I'm going to move this camera so that you guys can see the community tanks over here, so that you can watch me feed them while my husband gets the live foods ready. Now, I am not going to be able to see the chat. Punchy, be good. Just be good. Okay, alright. I'm trusting you. And we probably gotta go, like, pan up just a smidge, maybe. Let me do some fancy camera work here. Shall we? There we go. A little bit of pan up, pan over. Alright, okay. Dry foods first. So, this is how I feed my fish. These 3 tanks all gotta be open. Open, open, open. You ready to watch an overfeeder in action? So, first up, Fluval Tropical Formula for small fish. That is going to be what Neil is going to eat. That's going to be put in here for the Trilinianus to have a little bit. There's some in there for the guppies. There's some in here for baby guppies. And there's some in there for baby guppies. Okay, that's that. Up next, Bug Bites bottom feeder formula for the catfish. So, this is for the longfin cories, Trilinianus cories, ridiculous amount of Paleatus cories, and then that's for the baby cories, right there. Okay. Next up. Hikari sinking wafers. Catfish sinking wafers. So, all the catfish like these. And I have OCD, so this tank and these things are super tiny. So, like, all you people that are like, oh, she's a ridiculous overfeeder. These things are super tiny. So, I get 3 of them in here. 1, 2, 3. 3 of them in there. 1, 2, 3. This tank gets 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 for those babies. 2 for these babies. That's that one. Okay, now this is something I'm just burning through because I got it and the snails seem to like it. I'm almost out of it. This is probably why I have a ridiculous amount of snails. Because I've been trying to burn through those algae wafers. Hikari algae wafers. A perfect balance of vegetables and protein. The original and finest algae wafers. Containing spirulina algae that will cloud your tank bigger than crap if you put too much in. Okay, so that tank gets 1 for all the pink snails. This tank gets 2 for all the brown snails. And just to make sure that all of the snails and the plecos get something, because the snails will topple all over all of that before everybody gets out to eat, Bug Bites pleco formula. You ain't gonna see no tetracolor tropical granules. I can see part of that, chat. Let's see. What are you guys talking about? Snails. Won't tell Lucas you feed non-tetracolor tropical granules. He knows I don't feed those. He knows I don't feed them. I constantly want to sneak the Betta's bloodworms. Like, on the for real. I want to sneak some bloodworms up there and feed them to his Bettas. Okay, so. Pleco formula Bug Bites goes in this, see this corner over here? Right in this corner, that's where the snails are going to go to town on it. Try to keep them away from the rest of the food. They're going to get a ridiculous amount of that. And I'm going to just throw some in there because I've started yet another snail population over here. Okay, so, last dry food. Everybody's favorite aquarium co-op, fry food. So this is going to go into this main tank, just in case there's baby cory cats in there down at the bottom, or in case baby guppies end up happening. These guys are going to get a little bit of it. And this is, I just tap this thing and it like sprinkles. That's what I do. I don't know what y'all do, but I just sprinkle this stuff. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. And then over here, can you see that far? No, you can't. Over a little bit more. Okay, see where this aquarium co-op towel is? This is where I've got a little bitty hang on the front breeder box. And that's got the cory eggs in it. And what I'm doing is when I see them hatch, I'm just dumping them into this 2.5 gallon. And then I'm throwing like baby fish food in there, this fry food. And they're growing up. So, and I haven't had any fungus in the last 2 batches since I started putting the catappa leaves in there and covering it with the co-op towel. So, the key to breeding cories, let your water drop down. feed bloodworms, cold water change, pull the eggs out, put the eggs in the dark, put a catappa leaf in with them, feed them Corey's fry food. You'll be breeding Cory cats. So, we'll sprinkle that in there for those babies that are hatching out. And I lost the cap. There it is. Okay, cap it up. That goes back on the shelf. And also today I did all of my water changes, which means I gotta do some of this too. So, everything's gonna get some easy green real quick. We'll start over here. So this is a 36-gallon tank. This stuff is 1 pump per 10 gallons. 1, 2, 3. So there's 6 extra gallons in there. I usually under-fertilize because I don't have time. So I'm not going to fertilize those 2 tanks because I don't really think I need to. This is a 5.5 gallon, so it needs like a drop. Like that. This is a 20 gallon. Can you still see me? No, I ran out of the... Hang on, man. This is where I need my Osmo Pocket set up for my live stream. I don't know how to live stream on it yet. Okay, so 20 gallon long, 2 squirts, 1 squirt in a 10, 1 squirt in a 10, and then there's a 20 gallon over here y'all can't see right now, but it's going to get 2 squirts too. And just in case anybody wants to know, I cut my finger on a razor blade today. Like, I was trying to do some razor blade action and I cut my finger. And it burns really bad right now because I don't know what's in that fertilizer, but I got some on it and it really burns. So don't get Easy Green into a cut. Ow! Oh, the pain. Okay. Shoo. It's gonna be okay. All right. Keep towels around, man. Okay, so now that that is done, oh wait, gotta do one more thing. Up here, up here, up here. I'm gonna have to move the camera a couple times on this one. Up here, live cultures worms. Grab one of these. I've got Q-tips right here in a little shot glass so that they're like one-time use deal. Take the lid off. Swirl this around the sides of this right here and get a whole bunch of worms on this Q-tip. Like a lot of worms. Lots and lots of worms on this Q-tip. And I don't think that's enough worms. So I'm gonna get some more worms. Okay, so then this, lid back on, that goes there. Y'all will have to come over here with me again. Pew! Because this is for the Scarlet Baddest to keep their color looking good, so it just goes right in there, shake it around a little bit. And then I got a trash can right there, throw that away. That's done. So, now, I need one of my green bowls, or one of my little flexible bowls. These are my favorite thing in the whole world. They're like flexible silicone dollar store bowls, and I love them. So, I'm going to pull you over here to my work table. Well, bam. See if we can get the ropefish in shot, because that's what everybody's going to want to see anyways. So, there's the bowl. Gotta grab the frozen foods. Hang on a minute. Alright, so just got new frozen food. Hope everybody in the chat's having fun, because I can't see the chat at all. Hope y'all are doing good there. Anybody doing anything crazy? No, looks good. Okay. Alright, so. Beef heart. Cheap brand beef heart. What is this? San Francisco Bay. So actually it's good stuff. I'm going to need 3 of these. Come on. 3 of those. And I got new foods today. New foods. And cobalt. Bloodworms. Gonna need 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 5. Got it. Okay. Back in the freezer. Okie dokie. So, Beef heart, bloodworms, anybody hungry? Okay, we're gonna pan around here real quick, and I'm hoping y'all will be able to see the Bashir tank. There they are, the Bashirs, okay. Hello guys. They are going to get 2 cubes of bloodworm and 1 cube of beef heart. And I don't thaw that, I just throw it right in, because ain't nobody got time for that. They're just going to scarf it down anyway. Sometimes I also feed them this junk, Massivore Delight. But I'm not opening this bag to show you what it looks like, because this stuff stinks to high heaven. And if I had smell-o-vision, I'd open it and put it right in there, because you guys would never, ever buy that. But it's good for them, and they like it. So, are you guys going to come out and eat? Anybody? Hello? Bashirs? I'm going to go look at the chat while see if we can see the Bashirs come out, while you guys stare at my horrible, messy living room. Let's see. Punchy uses a paintbrush for her worms. You want to know something, Punchy? I used to use one too. It's right here. Until I decided that that's kind of gross. And I still have it, but I switched to Q-tips. So, that's that. Are the Bashirs coming out? Are you guys going to come out? They're starting to come out. They're not really having it though. Okay, you guys are lame. You guys are being lame. Alright, back up we go. Oh, look, there's the husband. Say hello, husband. Alright, panning, back around to the ropefish. Because that's who we're going to feed now. There we go. Okay. Let's move this computer so that you can see. And the ropefish are going to get 2 cubes of bloodworm and 2 cubes of beef heart. And then they're going to come out because they're mad at me right now. There you go. It's in there. Ugh. Oh, the wetness on my hand. I don't like it. Okay. Okay. OCD on the hand. Punchy says, hello, husband.
What's up, Punchy?
Hi, Phoenix Aquatics. I see you in there. Hello, Valley Fish. I see you as well. Oh, everybody's talking about links. Yeah, we don't need links for Band-Aids. Everybody give Candy a break. She does enough. Look at all those links she put in there for the Easy Green and the fry food, and she has to do that because Corey will make her. And come on now. Give my girl a break. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna see no granules in here. Tetracolored tropical granules. Not gonna happen. Anyhow, Vanessa MSA, hello. I'm glad you're enjoying it. What's up, ropefish? Y'all mad? That mad at me? Come out. Come on. They're pretty mad at me.
What'd you do?
I didn't feed them soon enough. They're not real happy about it.
Pet them.
Yeah, my husband was over here petting them earlier. There better be 4 in there.
There's 4.
Nobody better have jumped while I was changing that lid. 1, 2, 3.
Bottom left-hand corner behind garage.
I see them. 1.
She's been hanging out back there for a while.
2. 3. 4. 4 ropefish. All good. Come on, guys. Really? They're just doing it because they're mad at me. Alright, so I need a little bit of tank water in this. There's a cube of bloodworms in here. And that is going to go to feed the pufferfish and Grouchy and the Cory cats. So we're going to set this right here. Are you guys going to come out? That's like for real food up there, I promise. I would never not feed you. Could you please come out? It's all out there. There we go. Come on. That's toothless. That's actually going to come out now. Come on. Go up there. Here we go. Now everybody's thinking about coming out. Get you a closer shot. There you go. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, they smell blood. They smell it, and they're ready for it. Look at them go. Dan Sleech says, hashtag fake food. What's fake food? That's not fake food. It's real food. Terry's Tropical says you should try some silver sides for the Bashirs and ropefish. What's a silver side? What is a silver side? Oh, there we go. Barbara Jackson said fertilizers are basically salts. That's why my finger's burning. Interesting. Tampa Tom says, 2 turtles in a tank. One says to the other, do you know how to drive this thing? Yeah, I love this new plant from Lucas too, and I hope it turns pink. That's a snail, doofer. Your food's right there. Just tried to eat a snail like a doofer. Yeah, that plant, I love that plant. It's awesome. Now let's hope I don't grow algae all over it and kill it. Because wouldn't that be sad? Oh man, you guys, I still gotta feed that puffer and put some bloodworms into those catfish tanks. I got new koi cat eggs today. Punchy says, what did the fish say when it ran into the wall? And then a word I can't say. Punchy. Trying to get me demonetized over here. And I'm not even monetized yet. What are you doing to me? Oh. That's a good one. Silver sides sound like feeder fish. Yeah. Kind of sounds like feeder fish to me too. I don't do feeder fish. I don't do coals and feeder fish. Silver sides have moms too, says Bob Kaler. You guys all done playing around for the camera? Did you get all the food? Can I feed the pea puffer now? She's patiently waiting. I think they're over it. Okay. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna move the camera back. Move back, camera. Oh, that's no good. That's like rumbling. Can you see the pea puffer tank, you guys? Focus. Not really, kind of. Okay. Alright, so pea puffer gets fed 90% bloodworms because she's spoiled. She's also very target trained, so I'm hoping that she will come straight up to the front to come eat these. Come here. There she is. Come on. I know you're hungry. Come here. Come down here where everyone can see you. The toddler's not here. You're fine. There we go. God, I hope that's picking up on camera because it's hilarious. You guys see that? Oh, there you go. Yeah, see, she's not just all puffy and crazy. She's fine. She didn't need any general cure. She's just a big old fatty. She also has an attitude problem. Oh, are you done? That's all you're doing? You getting camera shy? You don't want any more? Hello. Do you want any more? There. There's some. Alright, I'm not putting any more in there though because you won't eat it. That's all you're getting then. I might give you a snail later. That's about it. You done? Oh, another one? Nobody's watching. Come on. It's okay. Hello? Nope, she ain't having it. Alright. Can't put extra food in there because she won't eat it off the ground and then it will be gross. So, just put a drip of water right there. So now, the rest of what is left from that cube, actually we gotta feed Grouchy, but his light is off because I don't want him all stressed out. Let's see if he eats. You gonna eat, Grouchy? Yeah, Grouchy's gonna eat. Maybe not. Here. He's not really feeling it. Oh, there he goes. Okay. He had bloodworm, so he's doing moderately okay. Not real great. I have his light off because I really don't want him disturbed at the moment. So now we're going to look over here at Cory Cat Land. And all three of these tanks are going to get a big old healthy squirt of these bloodworms. Squirt. 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 Pour. And then all this stuff gets rinsed off. But I don't have time to do it right now, so it's going to sit right there. And I need another paper towel. Okay, so that, let's get back over here. Looky there. Okay, got the camera back. Now, Candy says that is the fattest pea puffer ever. Yes, she is well fed. Very well fed. Very, very well fed. What else? Tippy tappy toenails. Yeah, that would be my dog. I have not the greatest schedule for trimming his nails. When he starts to sound like a tap dancer, he gets his nails trimmed. Okay, so what are we talking about? Pea puffer coming in clear as a bell, wall to wall, and treetop tall. So okay, so you guys can see the pea puffer like has immediate recall to the eyedropper. Train your pea puffers, people. Makes them fat. Okay. What else is going on? Anything else going on? We still talking about Punchy the pea puffer? I'm moving this camera again because I can't keep looking at y'all and the chat, and I got to be able to see both, and y'all want to see the ropefish, so we're going to put this here. Sorry about all the camera moving and angles and such. I'm still figuring all this junk out, and I don't know what I'm doing. Do-do-do-do, wiggle wiggle on the camera. Okay. Anywho. Jaden is supposed to be in bed, but I think she would like to come say hi. Do you guys want to say goodnight to Jaden? Come here. Oh, okay. Bob Kaler's in there. Punchy's in there. Phoenix Aquatics. The Loach guy. Who do you want to say hi to?
Everyone.
Who do you want to say hi to?
Pam.
You want to say hi to Pam? Say hi, Pam.
Hi, Pam.
Hi, Pam. Can you say lrbaquatics.com? That was close. Can you say like and subscribe? Can you say it's way past your bedtime, you have to go to bed?
It's way past my bedtime, I have to go to bed.
That's right. Can you say bye-bye, everybody?
Hi.
No, bye.
Hi.
Say bye.
Hi.
Come on, Jaden.
You're getting chocolate milk on my arm. Come on now, man. Get this chocolate milk out of here. What are you doing? Chocolate milk before bed. Chocolate milk monster. I've been chocolate milked. She was put into bed before this live stream started. She was told she could watch a movie and have the popcorn she wanted, and she is still not asleep. So a movie and a popcorn will not put a kid to sleep, let me tell you that. Even though she fell asleep in the car while we were running our errands. Hi, Jaden. Don't you want to stay up late? Don't hang out with Pam. She'll get you in trouble. Oh, Lord. Lordy, lordy, Lou. Yeah, that's another reason to name your Fahaka Punchy. It'll bite your fingers if you get too close. That's right. Dragon, Punchy. Be the dragon. Phoenix Aquatic says, oh, she's adorable. Reminds me of my youngest niece. Yes, our kid's just so much fun. She needs to brush her hair, though. And she refuses to. I think it's a phase. Then again, her and Wesley look identical, so I guess I'm not the only one. Punchy isn't a female name, is it? Says Bob Kaler. Yeah. Because Punchy's a female. What are you trying to say, Bob? What's happening? Anyway, did everybody enjoy the live feeding, or should I not do that again? I just thought that'd be something I could actually do and show you guys that I do. I know I couldn't read the chat while that was going on, and I can't scroll back through it and find out what y'all said, so, anybody got any questions about my feeding, or anything that I... Devin Pepper says, do you ever feed green beans? I have fed green beans before. I don't have a ton of plecos, but the guppies really like them, which I thought was interesting. My problem is, when I put green beans into a tank, it just becomes a pile of snails. Because snails love green beans. So occasionally I do, but I mean, like, maybe once a month. Yeah, Dan Slee says, can't wait to see at some point on the new camera with the gimbal up close. Yeah. It's got to be edited, though, because I can't figure out yet how to use the gimbal while I'm live streaming. So when it goes to my live stream, it's automatically pulling my iPhone camera instead of the Osmo, which is plugged into the phone. So I gotta kind of figure that out. Stay tuned. Let's see. Very short pixie. Barbara Jackson said, when I went through a not brush my hair stage, I got a very short pixie haircut. Don't do that. Hey, Barbara Jackson. When I was in 4th grade, I had hair that was this long or longer probably, and I was trying to brush it one day, and I got really, really, really angry because of all the knots in my hair, and I said, just cut it all off. I want all of it cut off. So I cut my hair like all the way, like shaved the back of it. I looked like Billy Idol. Never cut all your hair off. Unless you have the perfect face for it, it's a horrible idea. It accentuates all my wrong features. My big nose that's crooked, it's just not good. And then I was like, well, maybe if I frost the tips of it, that'll help. And then I looked more like Billy Idol. So I would much rather be like Axl Rose's sister looking thing versus Billy Idol. Let's see. Terry's Tropical Tank says, if Jeff Rose can make a regular stream out of water changes, I see no reason why you can't do live feedings. If I tried to do a live stream while I was water changing, I would flood this house. Also, I'm sad now when I do water changes because I'm so spoiled at Lucas's with the push button RO system where he's just like, fill the tank. And I'm like, and I gotta get my Python out, and then I gotta switch the thing, and the fill, and the don't fill, and the ugh. Good grief. Let's see here what's going on. Devin Peppers. Like to snails, guppies, and plecos. I would recommend feeding green beans. My guppies love them, and so do my snails and plecos. Yep. Devin, have you noticed any color changes when feeding them green beans? My fish seem lighter. I haven't noticed with the green beans any color changes. I know that when I don't, the only thing I know about feeding and color and all that is when I don't feed those scarlet batis live food, they wash out and they become the ugliest fish on the planet. Dan Sleef says, from what I'm reading, probably have to go to the DJI app first to then broadcast to YouTube. I hope that helps. Yeah, that does help, because I can do that. That I know how to do. I just have to try it. Bob Kaler says, get an RO system. No. I refuse to go RO water in my actual tanks, and I will tell you why. Because when I first started into this hobby and got onto YouTube, a very, very smart man preached to me very highly to not mess with my water. Go with your water. Stick with your water. Work with your water. Don't mess with your water. And that man's name was Lucas Bretz. And then I get in his house, and he's got the biggest RO system I've ever seen in my life. So, I'm already a little whatever, but it's amazing and he needed it, so. But I'm not messing with my water. Let's see. Devin says, speaking of Jeff Rose, have you seen his recent video on new strain of Endlers? I have seen. Yes, I saw his, and then I saw somebody else got new something. Oh yeah, it was Jadra, and he got Plecos. So, Terry's Tropical Tanks live stream idea: hair washing Wednesday. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. This is a lot of, maybe like hair brushing. Like, no, that's boring. I can't do all that. I play with my hair too much anyway because of my OCD. Yeah, no, not getting an RO system. Dan says, he's on city supply and you're on a well. It still applies. If you've got something that works, stick with it if you can trust it. Right. That's the whole argument. It's like, he's on Indianapolis city water and it's horrible and they throw things in it and I'm on my nice comfy well. So, works for me. He can stick with his RO system. Eventually we're all going to have to go RO because they're going to pollute the planet so much that it's in your well too, so. But we won't talk about that. No controversies. Because I can't do it. Anywho. So, Grouchy's not doing so good. Oh, I gotta close all these tanks. They're all open tanks. The long fins were out for a second. They're not out now. I'm trying to see if they'll come out and then I'll take you over there and show you them. That one female's getting huge. I'm hoping they'll lay eggs soon. That'd be sweet. I also cut all the tops off my val plants because I found out that the reason my val is growing all stringy is because I never trim it. And I didn't know you had to trim it. I like it real long and it goes across the top of the tank but apparently if you trim it, it gets bushier. So, trim your val, people. Let's see. Bob Kaler's Fish Hobby. I have to get an RO system if I start keeping salt. I can't carry the RO to make salt. Old and restricted due to lifting. Restricted lifting due to awful back and neck injuries. So RO into a barrel, then pumped to the salt tanks. Yeah. If you're getting salty, you kind of have to go RO. I am not getting salty. At all. Devin Peppers, yeah, I think it might have been the sun that caused the new strain mixed with temp, and I think it will be interesting to see if they stay true. Oh, he's talking to somebody else. Terry's Tropical Tanks, what's your TDS from the well? So here's the interesting thing. My TDS is like 250 to 300, depending on if it's rained a lot or not. My pH is 8.4. So I've got a pH of 8.4, but a TDS that's down in neutral. So, super weird. Tim Tom says, wait, what? I gotta trim my val? Yeah. That's why, like, I was asking Lucas, I was like, why does my val have, like, 3 or 4 or 5 leaves? And it, like, just sends runners out all the time. And your val grows all bushy, like in a bush. And you can, like, pull plants out of it. And he's like, because you don't trim it. And I was like, really? I don't hack down the plant, and that's why the plant doesn't grow more plant. Genius. So I gotta trim all my val. So I trimmed all my valve today. Twisty Ride says, I think my valve grows way faster from trimming. Yeah, apparently it does. Apparently that's the whole thing. Nobody told me. I've just been growing this stringy valve all over the place. He's throwing out stringers and stringers and stringers. But I got it now. Oh, man. Got it on point with the valve. What else? What else? What else? Can you guys see? No, it's not in frame. You guys gotta see this. Alright, I'm taking you guys off of this tripod for like the end of this because I'm gonna have to move you around because there's some cool stuff going on in here now that I fed everybody. So come here, phone. Let's see. Flip the camera. Wow. Look at this snail tree. Snail tree. What are they all doing up there? Why did they all climb the tree? And there's the Paleatus Cories eating their foods and running away from me. Snails. And let's see, are these guys out? You guys coming out? Trileniatus, there's an Amano shrimp right there. There's an Amano shrimp right there. And a Trileniatus Cory right there. And there may be a few snails in this tank. Maybe. Maybe some snails. And some guppy grass. Got guppy grass? Got guppy grass. Another snail. Ridiculous snail tank. And there's Neil. The female zebra dano. Named Neil. And look. You know what those are? The snails they are breeding. And the long fins are hiding right underneath this sponge filter. Can I get in there? Can you see them? Probably not. Oh, wait. Nope, they're not having it either. Where'd they go? Nope, they're all hiding. All I got is this cat. Hi, Ozzy. What's your problem, man? My dog killed that bear. It died. Anyway, baby Corys. There's the baby Cory cats. There, and some baby guppies that are growing up. Those are all gonna be for sale. Oh, the horror. Somebody hates snails. Who hates snails? Who was that? Oh, the horror. I hate snails. I would nuke the house. Terry's Tropical Tanks. I got snails, dude. Look, there's my pleco. It's out. There's my bristlenose pleco. Hello, Mr. Pleco. Tampa Tom likes my cat. Tampa Tom likes you, Ozzy. What do you think about that? Yeah, that's what he thinks. There's some more. There's some more. What's going on here? That's weird. Weirdness happening. Weirdness and baby Cory cats. Let's see the puffy pea puffer. Are you gonna show yourself? She's hiding. She says, get that camera out of my face. I told you I don't want to be on camera. Sorry. Moving on. Okay, you guys want to see Grouchy? I'll show you. He's not looking real grand, but let's see if we can see him. Oh, let there be light. Where you at, Grouch? Where'd he go? There he is. He's over in the corner, looking all crappy. Let's see if we can see him better like this. No, because this thing's in the way. Okay, awesome. Hey, Grouchy. Come here and show people your weird face. See his gill plate? It's like a tumor. Anybody? Any ideas? No? Any ideas would be helpful. And then this is baby Cory's. Down there is where I've been dumping the little minis. As soon as they hatch out, and you can tell there's some in there because you can see them moving around. right there. I don't know if y'all can see that. Right back there. Anyway, so there's a bunch of baby koi cats, tiny baby koi cats running around there. There's eggs in here. This is where the eggs are hiding, but I need to keep it dark in there, so we're not opening that. Okay, so this light's got to go off. Ropefish. All right. Let's see. Set you guys back up. See if I can get this back on here and see what's going on in the chat that I missed while I was walking you around. Okay. Oh, sat on the cat. I sat on the cat. All right. What did I miss? Barbara Jackson said, I've never grown guppy grass. Water wisteria and Christmas moss, but not guppy grass. Is it nice? It will grow everywhere. I love it. That's what I put in my little hang on the front boxes because it won't die and it'll suck up nitrates. Bob Kaler says, Haley, snails rock. I got 3 batches of them so far. I got more for you, Bob. I got more for everyone. Did you see how many snails are in there? I got to start cleaning them out because that shell, when you start getting populations like that, you got to clean them out because they'll start competing for the amount of calcium that's in the water because they need it to make more shells. So if you get like an old one that's not moving fast enough, the other ones will literally start eating its shell just for the calcium. So if I don't keep turning them over, things go bad real fast when you get this kind of level of snails. So I've even given a bunch away. I gave a bunch to Candy. Candy, you should have gotten just a big old honking bag of them. I gave Lucas a big old honking bag of them. Somebody from our club met me and I gave them a big bag of them. Yeah, shh.
Ow, my back.
I got you. But, no one will ever know, Candy, because yours are for munching on. Bob Kaler says Jaden counts to 14 for 10. So Bob ordered 10 snails and he got 14 because Jaden counts out the snails. So if you're looking for bonus snails, Jaden's passing them out. Rylu says, what type of snails you got? Ram's horns, brown and pink. I'm selling them as mixed ram's horns because they're not separated real well. So some of them pinks may throw some browns, but the pinks are nice and pink. Mr. B, sorry you're late. Huh. Hey, Mr. B, how's it going? I'm glad you're here. Do you have your coffee? We all have our coffee. You missed me feeding all the fish? You missed me? I don't know, I probably did something derpy. You missed it. But welcome. We're still going. Punchy says, I throw berry-flavored Tums in the tanks once in a while for the calcium. That's super, super funny, Punchy, because when I was in junior high, no, 6th grade. 5th grade? 6th grade. 6th grade. I was in the regional science fair with a project. No, it was 5th grade because I did it with my friend Delia. We did this science fair project about strengthening fish immune systems when you bring them home from a pet store because they have to go from a shipper into their tank, into the bag, into your tank, and it causes a lot of stress. So our hypothesis was that you could use calcium carbonate to increase their immune system and help them actually survive. That's a whole lot of junk because it's not really true, but it worked in the experiment we did, so we got an A and we got to take it to regionals, but it's not really true because we were just looking at 3 fish, and of those 3 fish, the one we gave calcium to actually did better, and by better I mean it had more movement that we calculated by saying the fish is moving. So, but what we used for calcium carbonate was Tums. We were giving Tums to fish, so apparently people do give Tums to fish. It's not just something we made up for science fair. Barbara Jackson says, thanks for the fun live stream. Going to eat dinner, split pea soup. Good night. Well, good night. You have fun with your split pea soup, and I hope you have a happy holiday. I'll probably go live again before Christmas, but we shall see. Everybody's going to be going live around Christmas, and I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes that actually has information y'all want to hear. Oh, Lord. Ginger Grace says, my snails love the mineralized Shrimp King shrimp food I put in my tanks for my shrimp. Apparently you're putting it in your tanks for your snails, because I bet the snails get there faster. That's my biggest problem, and probably why I'm a huge overfeeder, is because the snails get there faster. Like, I have to put food specifically for the snails in a different place, because they will dogpile it, and then the other fish can't eat. Punchy says, I'm working Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, but I will go live Wednesday night again. Sweet, I will be there during my breaks at work, because I have to go back to work on Wednesday. I am off for 4 days, because the benevolent Master Wizard Lucas has given me Christmas Eve and Christmas Day off. Paid. So, not only am I the luckiest girl in the whole world who has the luckiest job in the whole world, my boss is super sweet. So, I'm having a great Christmas. So I will be in all of the Christmas live streams, because my family will be doing stuff and I will be listening on my phone. And I might go live too, I don't know. But I just really don't want to step on anybody's toes, and everybody's going live for like Christmas live stream or this live stream or this, like they're all scheduled and stuff. Let's see. Punchy says, I took the rest of the week off after Christmas. Right on, Punchy. Because I'm working New Year's Eve and New Year's Day as well. Ugh. New Year's, I'm going to be, I don't know what I'm going to be doing. It's going to involve adulty things, though. Possibly my best friend. My best friend, Rosie. Rosie the Riveter. Anywho. So, anybody else got any questions? Did y'all see all them foods I feed? Am I the worst overfeeder ever? Are you guys worse, better, same? I'm not feeding any Tetracolor Tropical Granules. There's not one bottle of it in this house. And that stuff makes his fingers look like he's been eating Cheetos. He's got Cheeto fingers when he gets done feeding, and that messes with my OCD hard. He's got to like wash his hands because he's got them Tetra Cheeto fingers. That's what we ought to call them, old Cheeto fingers. Otter Creek says, y'all still here? I'm at work. Yeah, we're still here. We just fed all my fish. Did you get all your work done? You back? You on a break? Hanging out? What's up, Otter Creek? Rob93 Aquatics is here. I didn't see you sneak in. Maybe I did. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about half the time. Valley Fish says, what do you feed the Corys? Rewind it. You'll see. Let's see. What do I feed the Corys, guys? Bug Bites, Tropical, Bug Bites Bottom Feeder, Hikari Sinking Wafers, Cobalt Bloodworms. All at the same time, because I'm an overfeeder. Hashtag all the foods. Yeah, Select Pet says, Otter Creek, you're always at work. Yeah, you're always at work when you're not online live. Telling me how to do stuff and things and showing me your fishy tanks. Oh, you're on a break. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Tampa Tom, I feed all the foods. Everyone should feed all the foods. Although, people that only feed one food, you are also amazing because you are feeding your fish, so... Hashtag feed your fish. Terry's Tropical Tank. She feeds them whatever the snails don't eat. That's correct. I feed the snails all of these things, and what they leave behind my fish eat. So buy some snails so my fish can eat. That's the next thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a little Instagram post of one of my catfish that says, please buy snails so we can get some food. Because it's definitely a competition in there. How long have we been doing this, guys? 70-something odd minutes. I'm getting close to having Pam's problem where I'm going to turn you to look at a tank while I do adulty things that I shouldn't be doing on camera. You hear me, Pam? I'm about to pull a Pam. Otter Creek says, I bought some of your snails. They are breeding. They do that very quickly and with much finesse. Don't overfeed or you're gonna turn into me. And I'm already selling the snails, so you can't be selling my snails. Well, yeah, you can. Sell them. I don't care. Breed them up. Hashtag Pam's problem. That's what we're gonna call it, Dan. I have a Pam problem. It involves the slider. Select pet. I'm a dirty cigarette smoker, and I don't want to do it on camera. Pam already did it on camera, so I guess I have no problem. But hashtag Pam has problems. Pam's my favorite problem. I love you, Pam. We're gonna change the name of the stream to hashtag Pam is awesome. Twisty rides, that's not nice. And it makes it worse. Thank you. Maple Street Aquatics. We can sell rocks that breed snails. I could sell snail eggs all day long. Just put a rock in there. Like I'll send you a rock covered in snail eggs. You just throw that in your tank. You'll be overrun in a minute. Keith Wardley quit over a year ago. I've quit before. Mr. B, yes. Hashtag Pam don't give a what. Yes. That's correct. Love you, Pam. Oh, that adulty thing. Yeah. Keep your mind out the gutter, select pet. Or whatever other thing you might have been thinking. Let's see. What are you talking about, Bob? If you're not sure, take another bite. Possibly my motto for 1919. LOL 2019. Yeah, you skipped like a whole millennia there, Bob. Hey, Bob. Crystal Shack wants a snail shirt that says hashtag got snails. We'll talk to my mom, because she's the swag queen over there that knows how to do that kind of stuff. Yeah, hashtag got snails. Apparently, people want a hashtag got snails shirt, Mom. And also, I've got somebody working on my logo, hopefully, that's gonna be awesome. And you guys are gonna see my awesome new logo, which is gonna be sweet. I really hope he's gonna help me with it. I'm not gonna say his name, but y'all probably know him. It's a secret. Hint, hint, it's a secret. Kendall's apple snails aren't breeding yet. Hopefully they'll get going. Breeding apple snails is fun, or mystery snails, whatever you call them. Select Pet says, I got snails. Well, one less now. Found where one moved out of its shell. Yeah. Do they do that? I think they do that. Do they do that? I don't think a snail can move out of its shell. Snails can get eaten out of their shells. Yeah, I don't... Mr. B, no? Fish can't... Or snails can't move out of their shells. Hermit crabs can move out of their shells. Do. Dan Sleeve says, live bear snails for the win. Yeah, live bear snails are much easier to control the population of. Oh, there's a joke. I missed the joke. Select pet. I missed it. Missed a joke. Missed the whole joke. Mr. B says, I saw a hermit crab in a clear glass shell. Totally cool to see. Yeah, they make those. They're so cool. I bet the hermit crabs hate those, though. Anytime I see those, like, decorative hermit crab shells where they're, like, painted or clear. Don't get me wrong, the clear ones are sweet. Like, I think those are boss. But you gotta think about that. That hermit crab probably hates that. It's like not having a shell. I don't know. I just feel like if you're going to play the be the fish or be the pet game, clear, painted, or any kind of weird, not regular shell is no good. Don't talk about my blinds, Mom. These curtains are your fault. Don't be calling out my needing of blinds. Otter Creek says, any turtles? Haley, Hallie ho, how do you spell your name? Hayley, Otter Creek. You got it in there. It's not Hallie, it's not Hiley, and it ain't, I believe you wrote ho there, it ain't that either. How do you spell your name? Okay, I got it. I told my daughter her snail moved into another shell. It must be living on the farm with my dog when I was a kid. Yeah. I'm trying to go the whole teaching my child the, like, actual way of the world route, and my husband is trying not to have her have a mental breakdown. So the other day, she watched a snail get eaten, and she lost her mind over it, crying because the snail got eaten and how horrible it was and what were we going to do about it. And I was trying to explain to her that, you know, things eat other things and we eat animals and that whole thing, and I was kind of, she was just really crying, and I was trying to get through it with her, and my husband's like, look, the snail's okay, points at another snail. Look, snail's fine, it's right there. Oh, everything's fine. I'm like, yeah, great. I know you're not rude, Otter Aquatics. You're hilarious. You're fine. Mad love, bro. Autocorrect gets us all. Mr. B's Fish said, I had one take up in a piece of Lego. I don't think they care as much as you'd think. Maybe not. I don't know. I kept hermit crabs like twice in my life. And I only had one that I actually liked because it would actually come out the shell and like hang out on your hand and stuff. But most of them are just always in the shell, and they don't want to be a pet anyway. I don't know. Let's see. Select Pet says you may have been creating a vegan. Yeah, I don't think so. That chick likes bacon. Her current theory is we eat animals, but not real ones. And I'm like, so we eat fake animals? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, no, we eat real animals. Like the animals that are like a chicken. Like your chicken nuggets that you like to eat, those come from a chicken. No, Mommy, they don't come from real chicken. I don't know if she got that. But, gonna have to fix that because she's gonna know where her food comes from. If she's gonna eat animals, she's gonna know that she's eating an animal. Because I am not a vegan, and I have no problem with the fact that I eat meat, and I'm a meat eater. But that's because I've been part of the process of getting the meat and killing the meat and all of that stuff, so whatever. Mr. B says, I agree with Be the Creature, but they don't always have the same perspective either. Yeah, and sometimes they just don't care. I think you're right. They may just be like, shell. I'm hiding this. Whatever it is. Yeah, I'm a little bit cheeky today. I'm kind of tired. Like I said, I didn't get home until 5 o'clock last night because Lucas wanted to tie a bunch of moss onto some wood. So I stayed and helped tie moss onto wood. And then I got up at 11, so didn't get a lot of sleep. Punchy says her Farlowellas are laying eggs right now. That's so awesome. Do you have to pull those, or you leave them in there and they hatch out? Are they bad parents or good parents? Crystal Shack says super glue, Lucas. He won't use super glue. He uses this impossible to see thread and a needle. And my job is to thread the needle and hold the wood. Thread the needle, hold the wood. The innuendos in the fish game are ridiculous. Just saying. Chicken nuggets come from baby chickens. No, they don't. They come from all the chickens processed together. Squeezed out into a little tube. I'm not talking about it. Oh, filter is going down. Filter is becoming disengaged, guys. We've been doing this for too long. Not know LA Jane's 4-year-old nephew's trying to make her get in the bath with him. Don't do it. It's a trick. It's a trick. Punchy says, the male takes care of the eggs. I pull them just before they hatch because the fry have to have food in front of them 24/7. Yeah. Mr. P says, you, moss tying, needle threading, wood holding. Yeah. Yeah. It's, whew. The innuendo in the fish game is for real. We've had all this wood that he brought back from, Flip Aquatics laying around because we boiled it the other day, and it's just been wood jokes for like 2 days. Every time he grabs a piece of wood, I'm like, that's nice wood you got there. And it's stupid, but it's funny. It makes me laugh. I don't care. And I'm supposed to keep my mind out of the gutter, says Select Pets. That's right. Let's get back to PG here. PG stuff going on. No more fish world innuendos. It's just funny when it's 4 o'clock in the morning, because everything's funny at 4 o'clock in the morning, so... You know. Takes Tropical's pink slime's tasty, right? Especially with salt and ketchup. Oh, but Mr. B checked and someone forgot to hit the like button. Who was it, Mr. B? Call him out. Call them out. No. Whatever. It was me. Was it you? Oh, it was Otter Creek. Dang it, Otter Creek. See, you said you weren't rude. Come on now. Just joking, man. Down the wormhole, Derek Wallace, Cichlid OG, what's up, everybody? How you guys doing? How much longer you guys want to keep rocking this? Because I can talk all night, but, Punchy, I'm going to put this video right into a fish tank. I'm going to put it right into a fish tank, and y'all ain't going to see me for about 5 minutes. That's what's about to happen. Don't be pulling that on me, Punchy. I see that in the chat, and it's... Oh. Nobody's out. Everybody's asleep. I don't have anybody to put you guys in front of except Neil. Oh, wait. Wait. Hang on. Move slowly, and we won't scare the long fins, and maybe I can show them to you. They're out. There's one of them out. Hang on. Come on, camera. Come on. Come on, camera. Here we go. Here we go. Don't move very fast, you guys. Don't move very fast. Here we go. There they are. Can I sneak up on them without them moving? Now, if only you could turn yourself a little bit, fish. That'd be great. You guys see that long fin? Yeah, you got that hairband? See that? It's a hairband. There it is. No, I don't have any snails, Cichlid OG. Those aren't snails. Those are, very rare circle fish. Circle fish. Look at this. This is a daisy chain of snails. Look at this. What is happening here? You guys see this? Snail on a snail on a snail on a snail on a snail. And the green grass grows all around, all around. The green grass grows all around. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the fins on that thing. Those are its fins. Can I get a good shot of you? Could you get out from behind that plant, please? Thanks. Can you see that fish right there? Oh, there it went. This is an X-rated snail channel, that's right. They're actually just riding on each other. They're not doing anything dirty. Just riding on each other's backs. Dog piling on all this food. You see all these snails? Look at this craziness. Absolute insanity. There's another pile over here. Longfin Corridora. Look. Is Neil. Get out of here, Neil. There's Neil. Neil. Okay, guys. I am for real gonna have to end this though because my phone is dying. I'm down to 10%. That's all I got left. I gave it all to you guys. Now I gotta go plug in my phone. So, now that you've seen the ridiculous snail craziness, and the long fins actually came out, and I think Pam is done, Pam, are you done being crazy? Otter Creek, I'm just gonna ride you over here to the food pile. That's right. Just gonna ride this other snail over to the food pile. Snails, do. Yep, okay. Alright, so, 10% left on the phone. It's gonna die. I gotta end this or it's gonna end it for me. So, hope you guys had fun. Like and subscribe. Hit up some of these snails so they'll stop riding around on each other. Jaden counts them, so you'll get more probably than you bargained for. And I will see y'all later. Peace out.